I hope you are well. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Here's Pearl. Can you say hi? Well, I can't show you. Bring your face up here. Nope, that doesn't. Oh, there's my hand. And there's my girl. Yeah. Yeah, good morning. I saw you out there barking at the deer. You had deer in your yard, didn't you? They were back there just walking, thinking they were allowed. There you go. There's your morning Pearl sighting. Yeah, I heard her barking. I looked out the window. And behind the fence, I could see all these flashes of white. It was the white-tailed deer running away from Pearl. Yeah, it was, we're 6 or 7 of them. I hope you are well this morning. I'm feeling good. It's Christy's birthday. Happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo. All the monkeys and tigers look exactly like you. Everybody needs the zoo version on their birthday, right? From their mother. So I will see her later today because she's having a birthday Zoom open house. Pop in and pop out. I hope you have signed up and gotten link to the Zoom meeting. I don't know if it's too late or not, but she has a sign-up sheet and she's emailing from that, so I will be there. I was thinking I was going to work on my temperature drinks shelf, and I haven't given up on that idea, but I did not do anything to forward that plan yesterday. I didn't kit up the project or anything like that. My the tripod is sitting on, sorry about that. The tripod is sitting on my bag. This is the bag Christy and I went to Goods together when she was here, and I only had about 4 colors that are on the temperature library, and so I had to buy lots of them, but Goods has a good price, 55 cents. So I have all those. I have the box off the chair because the chair went out yesterday and just got picked up by the trash people. Unfortunately, nobody wanted it. Oh well, it had been rained on. But we wanted it out of the house. It was broken. I mean, it's not like I could have donated it to anybody. Oh, and filthy. I was really embarrassed when I watched Dennis like put it over his head and carried it down. It was filthy. Of course, not surprising. I mean, I don't think I ever had it shampooed or anything, and or shampooed it myself, or even vacuumed it that often. Anyway, it's gone. Where did I get oh, I had been keeping my flosses. After I went through my flosses with Chrissy to see what I needed to buy, I had put my box on the chair. Well, it's over here ready to go for me to go through it, and my Christmas present from her was she did a custom temperature chart for me for my drinks shelves. And I am thinking about doing the library also, which may be, you know, obviously the drinks shelf is more important, but, you know, every day you got to find the color for the high of the day. And some of the, the drink shelves, those, you know, drink glasses aren't that big. So we're only talking, you know, 3 to 10 stitches a day with that color. And when you've got it down your needle and in your hand, you might as well do a book too. That's what I was figuring, but we shall see. But I'm going to work on that this morning, so I'm ready to go. The Zoom starts at 2 Eastern time, just like our Zoom togethers do too. By the way, our Zoom together is the 15th of January, so there you go. Put that on your calendar for the Zoom together with our group. Anyway, that's my plan for today. Yesterday was quite a successful day. Been trying to get Aura scheduled for cardiac rehab since she saw the cardiologist in November, and we did. She and I were able to do that yesterday, so she's on the books and she's going next week. I will drive her. And so that got taken care of, and I picked up a few things that she needed at the store, so that felt very successful to me, and so that was good. That was the highlight of the day in terms of getting things done. However, I did weave in the ends. I wove in the ends on my cowl. I know, crazy, right? And I finished my socks. This is the 4th pair of socks I finished in December. Hard to believe, right? And so then I'm thinking, well, I have that beautiful yarn that Megan gave me for Christmas that I wanted to make into a hat. And several of you have had suggested the Musselburgh hat by Zolda Teague. So last night I got my computer out, my laptop, and went to Ravelry because I was going to look at this Musselburgh hat and see what I thought about it. You know, even though lots of you really like it. Thought I would give it a look. And when I got on Ravelry, I discovered that Valerie had gifted it to me. Thank you, my dear. That was such a sweet, sweet thing. So I will be making the Musselburgh hat. Now, I will tell you that it's a bunch of charts, and you have to figure things out, and I wasn't up to doing that last night, so I don't know what my gauge is, and but it's a cute hat. Zolda Teague is cute too. You can see this. She's wearing it slouchy. She's wearing it to keep really warm around her ears because it's a double thickness to start with. So, so anyway, this looks like really kind of the perfect project for me. It's very sock-like in that it looks like once you get going and, you know, go all the way around for a while, then you just continue for a very long time, and then you decrease. Doesn't say, oh, length, inches. Like for me, it would be like 18 inches. That's a lot of knitting. I'm not sure how many stitches you end up with. Oh, total stitch count would be 128. So that's like doing your socks 2 at a time. Only doing 18-inch long socks. Anyway. Excuse me. But it started out, my problem was it started out with cast on X number of stitches with your preferred center out cast on, which I don't have a center out cast on. I'm not sure what I think a center out cast on is something that you can pull really tight and it doesn't leave a hole in the middle, perhaps. But she suggests disappearing loop, I-cord, belly button, or Emily Ocker's cast on, none of which I have ever heard of. So that kind of stopped me right there last night, I have to admit. So I need to get on YouTube and see what the heck these cast-ons are. Can't be that big of a deal because I'm not casting on that many stitches. Because I'm trying to make a little tiny opening, I think. Or not opening, actually. So anyway, I am doing the Musselburgh hat along with many of you. And thank you so much, Valerie. And thank you so much, Megan, for the beautiful yarn. Look at all those colors. It's going to be such a gorgeous hat. Thank you, Valerie. That was so sweet. What a sweet surprise. I'm like, oh, let me check out this hat. Oh, wait a minute. I have a message. And I have a hat. So that was such a sweet thing. I'm hoping that I'll at least get that started and know what the heck I'm doing by the time of the Zoom call. Although I don't think I'm going to be doing it on my Zoom. But I did weave in my ends. I wove in my ends. So I'm well on my way to being ready to do my podcast on Saturday. That's my plan. And there you go. So yesterday was a good day. We had a little bit of snow. Dennis made me a fire. It was the first snow that kind of stuck a little bit. It was really heavy flurries for a few minutes. I mean, it really wasn't much, but it felt wintry. It was a kind of a stinging cold outside when we walked the dogs, and so I came home with ideas of a fire, and I had brought wood into the garage while Dennis had the car out of the garage when he went grocery shopping. So I was busy yesterday doing odds and ends and things. And I have a load of my socks going in the washer on hand wash right this minute because I was running out of clean socks. So yeah, I'm puttering, I'm doing stuff, that kind of, you know. That's where I am today. So today I'm going to spend some time with my daughter on her birthday and a bunch of her friends and mine. I hope some of you can join us. And start the shelves maybe on my drinks shelf for 2022. Maybe it just occurred to me that maybe I will assign a different cocktail to every temperature. Every color would also have its own cocktail. And then every day I could just say, oh, today's a gin and tonic, or today's a martini, or today's a... No. I can't do... I think it's a cute idea, and I might think about that a little bit, but in fact, if this is anything like how we started our 2021 temperature bookshelf, I will be stitching this on Sunday nights with Christy. So, well, I could just pick one. These are the temperatures we had this week. What are the drinks? And I could pick one for my Sunday night cocktail while no, because anyway, just a thought. And then instead of it's going to be a yellow day, it's going to be a martini day, or whatever. So I have to print out my table Christy sent me for my Christmas present, and kit that up and get that started. That's going to take me a little while. Maybe that I'm kidding my project during the Zoom call. I think that would be okay too. She's also doing a history stitch along. If you're doing anything remotely historic. So well, I'm wondering if I might want to think about my Dragons of Sumatra, because the patterns on that, the motifs are, I think, I was going to say ancient, but ancient is a little bit of an exaggeration in their age, probably, but probably from the, Middle Ages, I suspect. So my guess. So maybe I'll do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Except I am sure that I'm going to be on for a while and stitch and talk. You know I'm going to talk. I'm a talker. So that's my plans for today. Dennis is going to be roasting a chicken for dinner. We've been eating leftovers. And we're finally getting down to the only thing left is the spare ribs. We have spare ribs, so I think we're going to probably freeze the spare ribs that aren't eaten. And so we're going to have spare ribs and chicken. But the party salad's gone. The pork belly's gone. Oh my gosh, that was so delicious. And it was delicious as leftovers too. So that was fun. I told him that next time he buys pork belly for bacon, he better buy me a whole pork belly. And we could process it up to the point where it needs to be fried and freeze it. Because I really like that. And the entrepreneur is gone. So there you go. There's the rundown of my leftovers. Oh man, this is getting bad. This is getting bad. Anyway, I will say goodbye. I will say goodbye and spare you any more of this. But I will see some of you later, I hope. And please, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.